Good afternoon and welcome to Audiotree Live. Today is a balmy Tuesday, the 1st of September, and we're honored to have with us in the studio, Liza Anne.
You take me in my bed now, but you throw me in my words. So don't turn around, feel it nipping at the backs of your heels, feel it calling like a northern wind, whispering who you are isn't what you've been. Don't turn around, feel it nipping at the backs of your heels, feel it calling like a northern wind, whispering who you are isn't what you've been. I chase the light you're dimming down. Oh, hit me now, just make a sound. And dearest, you're confusing me. You're the haze of a love that I swore to me. Taking my breath now, but you're breaking my chest. So don't turn around, feel it nipping at the backs of your heels, feel it calling like a northern wind, whispering who you are isn't what you've been. Don't turn around, feel it nipping at the backs of your heels, feel it calling like a northern wind, whispering who you are isn't what you've been. No. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, no, no. Dearest, you're confusing me. You're the haze of a love that I swore to need. Oh, oh. Oh, no, no, don't turn around. Feel it nipping at the backs of your heels. Feel it calling like a northern wind, whispering who you are isn't what you've been. Don't turn around. Feel it nipping at the backs of your heels. Feel it calling like a northern wind, whispering who you are isn't what you've been. Don't turn around. Feel it nipping at the backs of your heels. Feel it calling like a northern wind, whispering who you are isn't what you've been. Don't turn around. Feel it nipping at the backs of your heels. Feel it calling like a northern wind. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no.
You're watching Audiotree Live, and we're here in the studio with Liza Anne. Everybody comfortable? Feel good and everything sound good to you and stuff?
Cool.
Sweet. Thank you very much for coming out. Does that say Rock Island Y staff?
It sure does.
Boom. Did you get that in the Quad Cities?
Yeah, definitely did.
Yes. I went to school in Rock Island when I was a freshman. Just at Augustana. But yeah. Welcome you guys to the studio. I would like to know, why don't we start with Jason, what kind of music you liked in middle school? Like, let's say 5th through 8th grade, maybe? An album you were into, or like the kind of stuff you were into?
Let's see,
Didn't see that one coming.
like Motion City soundtrack,
Oh, yeah.
Acceptance, stuff like that. Taking
Okay.
Back Sunday.
Do you still listen to that stuff? Is it like
Yeah.
on? Cool.
Yep, very nostalgic. But
Do you still follow Motion City and or Taking Back Sunday's careers? Like, do you still listen to
yeah,
their records
yeah,
that they
their
release?
current stuff. Yeah, it's awesome. And
Yeah.
all the re-releases and stuff. It's been really cool to listen to.
Yeah. What's your favorite Motion City record?
Commit This to Memory.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's mine too. I know a lot of people like Guy in the Movie best, but Commit This to Memory is
Yeah.
definitely my favorite too.
It's a classic.
Yeah. You, man?
What was the age range again?
5th through 8th grade, I
Okay.
guess.
So I would say Taking Back Sunday,
Okay.
huge. Also, there's like that end of the spectrum, and like on the other end was Nickel Creek. Like my mom played
Okay.
me Nickel Creek and like on the way to school every day.
Yeah.
And so those two were like my really all like I knew of music.
Sure.
Loved it.
Do your parents or did your mom still listen to them, or do they still listen to music like that?
Yeah, I think she actually like kind of forgot about them, so I stole the CD out of her car, and I literally still have the same
Yes.
CD.
That is awesome. In your current car, or
Yeah.
just somewhere in your
Yeah,
house?
it's got a few scratches, but
Okay. Yeah. Liza?
Okay, I'm just gonna be honest, which is a hard thing about this. I really listened to like only Hillary Duff for like 10 years of my life. But I love Hillary Duff a lot still, so I'm standing by it. I really like her new record. I think it's great.
I didn't even
Sparks
know-
is a great single.
I didn't even know she like made enough music to only
She
listen
has
to her.
best of albums.
Whoa.
Okay.
Dang.
This was real.
So what does she sound like? Like I don't know if I've ever heard a
Heaven.
Hillary Duff song.
She sounds great. I love her. No, she's very just poppy, but like
Okay.
I loved Lizzie McGuire, so I just listened to Hillary Duff a lot.
Yeah.
And then I listened to like Joni Mitchell and Fleetwood Mac because my aunt would give me those and be like, please listen to this.
Cool.
Yeah, so.
For you, man, Julian?
My parents are both musicians, so I grew up with like really weird indie songwriters like Duncan Sheik, Amy Mann, and then I remember my first rock concert was Switchfoot.
Okay.
Back in like I think I was 11. I bought a hoodie that I still have, but went down to my knees at the time, and I rocked it all the time.
Does it still fit you now
Oh,
because
it's
it
too
was so
small
big?
now,
Okay.
but eventually I grew. But yeah, I was a little dude just listening to Switchfoot.
Have you ever listened to John Foreman's solo stuff?
Yeah.
So
That
I love
stuff
all
is
those
that
EPs.
stuff is so good. Yeah, I didn't. I definitely listened to Switchfoot as well, but Foreman's solo stuff to me is like so amazing.
Yeah, that dude never stops writing. Like,
Seriously,
ever.
Switchfoot still plays shows. Like still.
Our buddies
I
in
saw
Colony
him, like,
House
2
just
weeks
got off the
ago.
road.
Yeah, Comedy House. That's right. Yeah. Cool. Thank you guys for playing for us. You can roll into your next song when
Yeah,
you're ready.
cool.
Lie with me. There's space enough for us. Just stay a while.
This is Audiotree Live. We're in the studio with Liza Anne. Liza, do you start normally on acoustic guitar? Do you write these songs usually on acoustic?
I started originally, like as a kid, I played acoustic first.
Sure.
And then, a lot of the songs that I wrote from, 18 until, like last year, I was writing definitely mostly on acoustic. But when I started transitioning into writing on piano or electric guitar, it's just the different sounds you hear kind of put your mind in a different place.
Sure.
So different words will come out. It almost feels like smoother, but I think it's just because I wrote on acoustic for so long that now it's like whenever I pick up an electric, it feels like there's 10 more songs I could write rather than if I was on acoustic. But yeah, I kind of go back and forth between the two.
Yeah, maybe because it's a little harder to imagine what a full band song will sound like on acoustic.
Definitely, because I've definitely transitioned from, most of the shows I played a couple years ago were just me and my guitar.
Sure.
And the most was like adding a cello or a couple other voices in, but this is like passing it off to these guys makes it way cooler.
Yeah,
So.
yeah. I was gonna ask about that process a little bit. How long have the four of you been playing like as this outfit?
Really, since this record, like we worked on this record, all four of us.
Cool.
Yeah. So.
And so, did
That's
you
cool.
bring them the tracks and say like, hey, help me with your parts or here are my ideas or?
Yeah, definitely. And Thad actually also there's strings on the record, and Thad composed those as well. So it was like a
Sweet.
complete group effort.
Cool.
All around.
What do you play? I mean, strings wise, what do you play?
So I don't play strings,
Okay.
but I can arrange and stuff like that. So I had friends of mine who were players, and I composed the piece and then brought them in and tracked it and sent it over.
Sweet.
So.
Did you go to school for that, or just something you're talented at?
Well, maybe neither. I don't know.
Okay, sure.
Definitely not the
Honestly.
first one. Didn't go to school for it.
Okay.
But yeah.
Sweet. And others' roles, I mean, like, as far as the record contributing, did you guys help with lyrics, or did you help with, your own parts or that kind of thing? Julie?
It was mostly just writing parts. She already had a bunch of brilliant songs that I just kind of put some notes on.
Yeah.
That's all it is. She could have played all these parts, but
That's
had to
not
be-
true.
Oh,
that
come on,
literally,
man.
this would not be this if these guys
No
were involved.
fighting on
so
TV.
It's really
Sweet.
cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No fighting over complimenting each other
So
on
much
TV.
No, you hang up.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Cool. All right, you guys can roll into your next track when you're ready.
Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna have to tune again. Sure. So.
I can say that.
Yeah.
I can say that
Yeah,
the
I'm
new
so sorry.
release.
I forgot to tune up from what we were doing.
You're good. No worries. The new release 2 is out now, and they have a show at the High Watt in Nashville on September 8th, and then another one on October 22nd, and then they're out on tour with David Ramirez starting November 4th all the way through the end of November. So you can get the record and check them out performing live all over the U.S.
Yeah. I'm sorry, guys. This next one's called Overnight, and it's definitely on too. So. This one's called Overnight. Don't go calling me out. I can barely stand. And I got drunk again. I swore I love you, I think I meant it. And don't act blind or short-sighted. You're tangling me all to fix. But now I'm going crazy, losing it all over feelings you quit. Overnight. Overnight, no, no.
And I know I'm drunk again, but I love you and I'm scared, I mean it.
Thanks, guys.
This is Audiotree Live. You're watching Liza Anne. Okay, so if someone's coming into Nashville and you guys are there hanging out, where would you send them to go eat food?
Pharmacy.
Okay, what is the pharmacy? Explain it to me.
It's a beer garden, has amazing burgers and really good beer too.
Sweet.
And has the best sweet potato fries in the entire world. And also
Wow,
really good
large claim.
buns.
Oh, like they make their bread is good.
Yeah, it's a bread.
Great buns.
Others,
Great buns.
others besides the pharmacy.
Silly Goose.
Okay, which is
favorite restaurant in
which is
Nashville.
what?
It's kind of a I guess it's a lunch and dinner place. It's just like kind of nicer, but not too nice,
Yeah.
and just like incredible, just like really kind of fresh, creative food.
Sweet.
Super, super good.
On Yelp, it has the 2 money signs, not the 3.
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
Gosh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Kinda, it ranges. But
It's
Okay.
3 money for me, for sure.
It's like 5 money.
Yeah, I was gonna say the money. It should be relative to how much you have, right? Like those
Yeah.
those money
Yes.
signs aren't.
I took
aren't
a girl
across
on
the
a
board.
date there a couple years ago. I'm still recovering. So.
It's like
Bank
stilts.
account?
Yeah.
Others?
210 Jack.
Okay.
It's a
which is-
ramen place,
Oh yeah.
like real traditional
Yeah.
stuff, and it's kind of modern, but it's great.
Does is ramen becoming more popular there? It seems like ramen's
little
blowing
bit.
up in Chicago a little
Yeah,
bit.
not
so-
as much as like Chicago or LA as I've experienced, but there's a few, and they're really good.
Cool.
So,
Yeah, I'm way into that craze getting bigger.
and you get like
I think
that mixed with Southern comfort food together, and it's just unreal.
just great.
So,
Julian.
Flip side, it's just chicken.
Whoa.
Okay.
Just chicken.
Cool.
But it's like a 50s diner kind of vibe, and they've got a bar right there, and then they're like dance nights every week. Are they still doing that?
Yeah.
Yes, they are. But
Yeah. I
they're
don't
getting
know.
weird.
So what does that mean?
Things
Dance
get
dance
weird.
music?
Yeah, they
or?
do they bring in a DJ,
Okay.
and then you just drink a lot while there's chicken around, and you dance around. The DJ, I don't remember that DJ's name, but he has very memorable hair.
Flip side Friday.
In
It's a
what
good
way?
time.
What is his hair?
I don't even really know how to explain it. You know what I'm talking about, right?
I don't, but I
He
trust
has.
you, Julian.
It's just kind of.
It's just a dude that's
It's just
like.
happening, man. It's a mullet with a lot going on.
Oh yes, that's perfect for a chicken/dancing establishment
Exactly,
for
yeah.
sure.
And they have good milkshakes too,
Oh sweet, yeah.
which I
All right.
can't eat, but it's fine.
we betrayed Nashville by not. No one talked about hot chicken.
That's true,
Oh.
but it hurts my stomach. So
So you're not into it. Okay, sweet. Take it away, guys.
Okay.
And how can I find my home in the darkness of your mind? You taught me too much to let it go easy. Will you ever let go long enough to want me? Oh, 'cause I saw it black as the night. Oceans of blood, shiver in your eyes. I saw you when you looked through me that night. I heard it in the whisper between your teeth. Heard
This is Audiotree Live. We've been in the studio with Liza Anne. Before you guys roll into your last one, I'm curious if you have a day off in a city, kind of how you make the most of it. Is there like a routine thing that you want to try and look at in the city, or get
Coffee.
recommended?
Coffee. I was about to say, like, we literally just find a coffee shop and do exactly
And
what
just
we do
sit
in Nashville.
there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are some that you found that you like across the
What was
states?
that place in Clinton?
392
Cafe 392.
in Clinton, Iowa.
Okay, sweet.
Middle of
Amazing.
nowhere.
Yeah.
The best coffee I've ever had.
So
Literally-
special because
seriously
of the
the best
beans
cup of
itself.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
They're just like
seriously
the most
amazing.
knowledgeable,
Dude.
coolest, like most humble guys, especially.
Yeah, because they're in
A lot of those
Clinton,
people that-
Iowa.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so they try to teach people and stuff. But yeah, it was awesome.
It was cool. He gave me a little free V60 pour over thing when we were there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Dude, that is
really
awesome.
cool.
Sweet. So you go into a cafe and just sit down. Do you always get Wi-Fi? Do they not have Wi-Fi there?
You try.
We
Okay,
tried.
yeah.
It's like the
Sometimes
first
it's
thing we
slow.
ask.
Yeah, the first thing you ask right away. Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Again, they have a new release, 2. It's out now. They're on tour with David Ramirez starting on November 4th. So you can check them out in coffee shops and venues all across the United States.
There it is.
I would rather have it fall apart than act like we're on solid ground. Oh, I would rather
This is Audiotree Live. You've been watching Liza Anne. Thank you guys so much for performing for us.
Thank you.
And
This
hanging
is
out
cool.
and everything. You can check them out on tour and get their new record thanks to awesome people in the studio and sound engineers hooking it up, camera and lighting crew making it look beautiful, and viewers. Thanks for watching. You can support the band by downloading the session when it comes out in a couple of weeks and send a shout via social media to us or the band if you just want to connect. From all of us here at the Audiotree Studios, thanks for tuning in. Goodbye. Sweet.